Damn. Cigar Talk. You know, if the cigar already lit, I done did some shit. The visual's gonna be so immaculate. I'm just working on my slogan. No Joe Rogan, no Hulk Hogan. I said she gotta be dragging a wagon like Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just working on my Italian. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Questa è la pensieri tangenziali e podcast che chiede sui sigari. Sono il tuo capo, Jahar. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. Tangential Thoughts and Cigar Talk podcast. I ain't even say that shit right, so let me say it again. Gotta be perfect. Questa è la pensieri tangenziali e podcast che sui sigari. Sono il tuo capo, Jahar. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. I still didn't say it the right way. Let's do it again. Take 3. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Questa è la pensieri tangenziali e podcast che crede sui sigari. Sono il tuo capo, Jahar. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. This is Tangential Thoughts and Cigar Talk podcast. I'm your chief, Jahar. You know, if the cigar already lit, I did some shit. And this shit about done. But why have one when I can have 2, and why have 2 when I can have 3? The only thing that settles is dust, and I ain't dust. Dusty as. But if we must talk about dust, from dust you come, to dust you go. This is Central Thoughts Chat Show. Now, why have 1 when I can have 2? And why have 2 when I can have 3? I got on my shit, bitch. You ever did some shit and was like, damn, I outdid myself? You ever looked at yourself and said, self, damn, I did some shit, bro. I did that shit. Yeah. Now let me get on my pulpit and start talking about bullshit. Because it's no longer Sunday, it's now Monday. They want to know what happened to R&B. I said, look at me. I'm like the new Jodeci. I'm on my pulpit talking bullshit. Let's get it. Sono il tuo capo, Jahar. I said, I'm just working on my Italian. She gotta be dragging a wagon like Megan Thee Stallion. She don't talk to her, I don't talk to her. They be like, why you like this cigar so much? I be like, can't you see? I'm artist, apparently. I like the visuals when it get a little hazy and a little smoky. No Smokey the Bear. And you know what? They say life ain't fair, but it's unfair to everybody. So don't that make life fair? Only thing that you guaranteed in life is death. You ain't gonna get out this shit alive. So don't take this shit so seriously. Cause ain't nobody making out it alive. Don't that make life fair? That everyone has to die? They want to see some unbelievable shit, some miraculous shit. They want a nigga to die and come back again. Well, shit, if you don't like your life, if life's a bitch, you can break up with her then, but you just can't make up with her again and get back again. So do that shit the first time, and you ain't gotta do that shit again. But you know, I used to play Street Fighter. Hadouken! But no Ryu and Ken. Cause we not family. So that means you not kin. But I heard some neighbors knocking. I bet the neighbors know my name. What's your claim to fame? Now that was the song from Songs. I bet the neighbors know my name. Got you. Is it Panty Dropper or the Speaker Knockers? But you know my slogan, no Joe Rogan, no Hulk Hogan. I'm just working on my slogan. I had a conversation with my best self, and my best self said Paulo Pulingue. I said, what the fuck does that mean? He said, I speak multiple languages in Italian. That's why I said, I gotta find me a bitch, a dragging a wagon like Megan Thee Stallion. But she gotta have a pretty face. And she gotta be all natural. I don't wanna see no lace. I want her hair to come down the hair. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. But she gotta have a pretty face and she gonna rock the body. You ever seen this just walk past and her waves is better than yours? Not her wave, her waves. They said they don't want to hop on the trend until it's a wave, and that shit already moving, so make sure it's some motion. But I don't want to start no commotion. You gotta be like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's get it. Let's go. Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. That was just a little freestyle portion. Fuck out of here, Cigar Talk podcast. Yo, dumbass. Hey, you know what I want your dumbass to do? I want your dumbass to tell your bitch, why the fuck you talking to me? Be like, hey, come here, babe. Come here, babe. Look at him smoking and shit. I want you to try to understand why the fuck you think anything you say matters to me. I want you to take a long ass pause and think about why the fuck do you think that anything you say matters to me? And when I say do say, I'm not talking about the liquor, because that's quicker. I just want to understand why, as a grown ass man, you think you can look at me and tell me what the fuck to do. Matter of fact, I want to know why you think, as a grown ass man, you can question anything the fuck I do. Now, I want to understand why a grown ass man has to answer to another man about what the fuck he's doing. Riddle me that. Take a second. Think about it. Why would a grown ass man have to answer to another grown ass man? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to understand the mind of another man. To question what the fuck another man is doing. But since it bothers you so much, get another fucking cigar. Oh, it says it on the wrapper. It says it on the wrapper. Cigars are not a safe alternative to cigarettes. Bitch, too much water will kill you. Too much of anything will kill you. Ain't that crazy? To a good thing will kill you. Have a blessed day. But I'm gonna get through this shit, and then I got one more. I got one more, bro. So let's get it. We might as well do a little ASMR. Might as well. Come on with it. Stay down or let me go. Come on with it. Please don't stroke my ego. Because my ego goes where we go. My ego is my imaginary friend. Now hopefully this shit stays. You know how look, see? That shit will do a slow fall. And I don't know how many falls this phone can take much more of. No Niagara Falls. Cause you know, today was the first, well, yesterday technically was the first day of summer. The only time we fall is when the summer ends. But that's not my line. That's from Young and May. So let's do a little ASMR cigar. I gotta time it just right, so let me wait until the top of the minute. So in about 30 seconds, we're gonna get to it. If she to her, I don't talk to her. Let's get to it. Little ASMR cigar. T minus, 1444, 444. Do you want more? Cigar Talk podcast. No Outcast. Andre 3000. Let's get, okay. ASMR cigar. Lay down. There we go. Now we just snapped on those edits. That's a fact. That's a fact. We just snapped on the edits. It's funny, like, you got a cigar in between cigar. So this is the in-between cigar. Before we get back to that motherfucking flying pig. You did. Motherfucking flying pig. Now, it says shipping label created. We just waiting for the flying pigs to come in. I already did. We thought about what we want to do, and it seems now I went back and I was watching some of my other ones, so I was like, you know what? I know what to do. I was like, bro, this shit hard. I was sleeping on it. That motherfucking shit with the H99. That's what it was. I was sleeping on it. I was like, nah, that shit hard. Show off the whole fit. So, we gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it, but all I gotta figure out is that way to get a timer. Cause I think that shit would be so fucking hard, bro. Just be like, timer. And just, we can watch the time. I don't think I have a timer. I'm gonna use my iPad to record. Now, technically, see, the thing is, I kind of want to be live with it. I could use my phone as a timer. But if I want the live to be the behind the scenes, I want my iPad. I need a fucking like digital watch or something. I can come back in. Yeah, I gotta come back in anyway. But I gotta figure out, if I don't want to buy no more shit, how can I do it? How can I do it? Technically, we have the laptop. So I can go live from the laptop. Now, if I'm live from the laptop, then can use the phone as a timer. Thinking on the spot. So, use the iPad. iPad is set up. So iPad set up. Boom. The phone. Does it matter? I'm trying to figure out, does it matter if the phone is individual or not? I don't want to be focused on the time. Not too much. NTM, not too much. So, I could just have the phone set up. And yeah. All I gotta do for real is in the beginning, put the phone in the iPad camera. Like, okay, here's the phone, show the timer off. Then put the phone down. After that, I'm just trying to make sure everything is set up in my head. So, iPad is set up the phone. It doesn't matter where the phone is. Not for me. And then the laptop, yeah, I just seen the behind the scenes for the whole shit. But that'll be the last scene. The first few scenes I'm gonna record off camera. So then it's just a matter of editing afterwards. It's just a matter of editing. One thing I like about not watching the news and not scrolling on social media, you don't know what the fuck is going on. So you gotta think, right? If you think about life before social media, niggas didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? You would have to read the newspaper or some shit. But in order for you to read the newspaper, you know this shit is late. The shit already happened. So what the fuck you gonna do about it? And shit you could or should about it. So I ain't really scrolled social media today. So I don't know what the fuck is the news. You know what I'm saying? It's a Sunday though, so if I log on to Instagram, it's gonna be some football shit. But other than that, if you don't watch TV, you don't watch the news, you don't know what the fuck is going on. That means your judgment and your thoughts are clouded. You're not distracted by irrelevant shit. And the best way to predict the future is to create it. So, you make your own headline news. Just handle your fucking business. You be like, I don't care about that shit. None of that shit matters. You just realize a lot of shit don't matter. It's always mind over matter. If I don't mind, it don't matter. But matter is a solid liquid of gas. And apparently water is all free. You can have a cup of water. It might be evaporating the whole time. It might condensate on the glass. But you can have some ice, you know. I remember my preacher said that's like God. The Holy Trinity, all in one at the same time. Forever present. You can have ice and the water and the gas floating on top, all present at the same time. And they say, if you are depressed, you're living in the past. And if you are anxious, you're living in the future. And if you're at peace, you're living in the present. I don't know why, but somebody went on and said, today is tomorrow's yesterday. No. Did I say that shit right? No. I don't know. Hold on. Today is yesterday tomorrow. Today is yesterday's tomorrow. I don't know, I like that. You know how the old people say some shit? Just like Gorilla was like, at the end of the day gonna end. It ain't gonna rain forever. Shit. No shit. So today is technically Monday. It was tomorrow. It was yesterday's tomorrow. Monday is Sunday's tomorrow. Always and forevermore. But depending on what language you speak, it's dimanche. Lundi. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Domingo? Is Domingo Sunday? And lunes is Monday? Moon day. Moon, month, lunar, lunes, Monday. Sol, S-O-L. Solar, Sunday. Miércoles, Mercury, Wednesday. Jueves. No, I don't know how to say Thursday in English. What's Friday? Vendredi. Saturday, Sunday. That was cigar number 2. Now, sometimes when I get down to the last cigar, I'm like, I could save it. Now, how many cigars did we have today? We had a pack that was 4. And then we got 2 more. So, what I want to do for this last one is, I just want to make a video talking about the flying pig. You dig? Can't get a sweet cigar. So let me think about what I say before I say. Because I only got 5 minutes to say what I'm going to say. So, when I say I came to see a lady about a flying pig, this is what I mean. It's a cigar. The technical name for cigars have different shapes. And so, the Robusto, there's a Toro, but this is called a Perfecto. If it was a little bit longer, it might be called a Figurado. Okay. So that's how I at least want to start. Some little cigar education. So let me get set right back up. Let's do a bug on my shit. So let's do a bit of cigar education. Nope. Start at the top of the next minute. Okay. Okay. Benvenuti nella giungla dei graffiti. Questa è la pensieri tangenziali e podcast che è che li sigari. Sono il tuo capo, Jahara. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. This is Tangential Thoughts and Cigar Talk podcast. So today we're going to do a little bit of cigar education. Now, when I say that I came to see a lady about a flying pig, this is what I mean. When I say I came to see a lady about a flying pig, this is what I mean. So, cigars have different types of shapes. It can have a Robusto, a Toro, but in the case of this one, this is called a Perfecto. If it was a little bit longer, it might be also referred to as a Figurado. And so there's a name for this part of the cigar, like that little twirly part right there, but I forget. But for a standard cigar, it has a cap, it has a shoulder, and then it has a body, and then a foot. And this is the type of cigar that I really enjoy to puff. It is called a flying pig. So this is a flying pig cigar. This is a flying pig cigar. Now, if you are new to cigar puffing, some things that I encourage you to do is to keep the band from your cigar. As you can see, I have a lot of my favorite cigars. So, puff your cigar and take note of what you do and don't like about it. If there's any flavors that you can rise, write that down. And then put the band and those notes in some place safe so that you know whether you would like to smoke that cigar right there. When I said I came to see a lady about a flying pig, this is what. No, what I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't really want to look the phone. I'm gonna put it right back up there. No. 'Cause, fuck it right here. I'm gonna put it back up there now. I don't want to risk it falling. But the visuals is nice. So back up there we must go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Don't ever come back. Now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cigar education. That shit usually supposed to be 5 minutes. Maybe I didn't go to. I pressed it at 43. So I'm gonna have to cut off that first part. Man, I just knew I did it right. Matter of fact, it saved 30 seconds before that. Try again. A little more ASMR cigar. Because they say when you don't have anything to say, sometimes your silence says everything. I don't know about y'all. Whenever I get quiet and I shut the fuck up, I think about a black Lamborghini. Every time I shut the fuck up, I think about a black Lamborghini. Now, I don't know how that shit supposed to happen. But I think about a black Lamborghini every damn day. If you have not seen it, there's a video. It's called The Strangest Secret in the World. And he talks for a really long time. But he says, the strangest secret in the world is that, for general terms, I'll say a person. A person becomes whatever you think about. It's the strangest secret in the world. A person becomes whatever they think about. Whatever dominates their mind thought process. He talks about the importance of keeping your mind on the right things. Whatever you pay attention to will grow. And so, it was like those thoughts are like seeds. And if you think of your thoughts as seeds, then that means your mind is a garden. So, just like a garden, you know how they say that one bad seed spoils the bunch? One bad thought can spoil the garden. He talks about value in the service that you provide, which is a reason why doctors make as much as they do. That's the value of their service. So, what service do you provide? What value does it give? And money is a yardstick. I remember that. I remember that. That's what I remember. Now, let me just go to Asher. reason a black Lamborghini always comes to mind is because one time I took the day to not say anything. If you've never tried it, try this. Try to go a day without saying anything. Now, I'm laying in bed. I'm not quite sure what time it is. I'm just laying there, not saying anything. And I laugh. The thought that made me break my silence was a black Lamborghini. I broke my silence for a black Lamborghini. It made me laugh. So, why does a black Lamborghini make you laugh? And I said, well, I just think that would be funny as shit. If I had a black Lamborghini, that would be funny. I'm gonna make sure I get something to drink. Give me a soda. Give me a cold pop. They said that's how you can tell where somebody's from. What do you call a soda? You call it a soda. A soda? Or do you say pop? Let me get a cold pop. I'm also thinking if I should return. Now, I'm gonna return that jacket. I'm gonna return. Here's the other part about it too. I don't know where else I can get that jacket. Even if I wanted to, buy it again. Because another part is like having the jacket and the car to match it. See, one jacket says Hellcat, and the other one says Scat Pack. I was like, yo, if I got a Scat Pack jacket, and I step out the Scat Pack, I got a Hellcat jacket, and I step out the Hellcat. That's one reason I want to keep it. Because I seen a video of Duke Dennis, and when he put on that motherfucking Lamborghini jacket, I almost cried. Seriously. I watched him open the trunk of the Lamborghini. And when he put on that motherfucking Lamborghini jacket, I said, damn, bro. Remember the question yesterday was, how does a person who grows up poor develop a rich mentality if they have poor settings? Because they say you should surround yourself with what you like to be. I'm done with this cigar. Let's try to make this happen. I ain't even get it on camera. Again. And again, and 3, 2, 64, 44, another 4, 4, 4. 44, another 4, 4, 4.